Just a quick line, that's it. It is a beautiful thing. Look at that.
Welcome to Culinary Delights.
What?
This is the show where we feed your hungry boys. And are your boys hungry because it's the game day. It's the big game.
We can't say the name of the game, but it's the big one.
We're not. You can't say the name. Is that?
No. You're going to get a call from some lawyers if you say the name of the game.
I'll talk to the lawyers, no problem. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them real good, like.
Yeah, you can't use the name of their game to promote whatever your promotion is. If you pay attention to commercials, you'll see that the TVs are on sale in preparation of the big game. And
really, they don't say it. You can't unless
you're officially sponsored by the NFL. I'm probably making several rules.
Can you say NFL?
I mean, I've got it right there. I'm here at Lambeau Field. NFL.
Can you even say football anymore? Is that illegal?
Well, maybe I'm talking about another kind of football, though. That's football's fault for naming themselves what the soccer named itself. I'm just saying,
exactly.
That's on them. But
that's what I'm talking about.
You will, pay attention this week. Any commercials you see, it's the big game, and it's definitely not the name of the big game.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some football?
I am ready for some football. I got hungry boys coming over for the big game.
The boys are going to be so hungry because they're watching the game, the big game.
And they're going to be hungry and angry because the Packers didn't make it, so they're going to just want to drown their sorrows.
No, but they're not going to be angry because they got the anger out last week or 2 weeks ago.
They're going to drown their sorrows. They're going to drown their sorrows.
That's okay. Everyone loves the 49ers. The 49ers are just fine.
Nobody loves the 49ers. No.
Everyone loves the 49ers. They're the other good guys team.
No, the 49ers are notorious bad guys.
There's three good guys teams. There's three good guys teams. The Packers are the good guys.
Of course, they're owned by people. They're the people's team.
Everyone loves the fucking Packers. The other one is the Buffalo Bills. Everyone loves the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
The other one's the San Francisco 49ers.
I think you got a little West Coast bias there. I don't think people love No,
everyone loves them. And then the bad guy teams. What are the bad guy teams? I know you know.
I mean, first of all, the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Everybody hates the
Cowboys. The New England Patriots.
Everyone
fucking hates the New England Patriots. What's the third one?
Washington because of their name, and then they changed the name. That hate still Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm. Pittsburgh Steelers aren't the hated team.
Oh.
Everyone loves the Steelers too.
If you say so.
I'd say the third hated team is the Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh,
the Las Vegas Raiders.
I don't know.
Kinda, yeah. Maybe the Houston Texans. No one likes Houston either.
Yeah, Houston and the Raiders haven't been good long enough to be hated.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't care. It's all just sports teams.
It's just sports stuff. I mean,
you know what though? You know what? The big game's happening.
The big game is happening.
I don't think there's any birds in it this time. I thought there was going to be a bird in the Super Bowl. I said it. I said it. That's it for us. Show's over. We're going to go right to jail. Hey, you know what my husband calls it?
The superb owl.
He calls it the superb owl because he's very funny, man. That's why he married him.
Hilarious.
I wasn't going to marry him. I was going to go off and backpack around Europe, and he proposed to me, and I was going to be like, I'm not so sure, but then he was like, then he called the Super Bowl the superb owl, and I was like, this is the man for me. I'm going to marry him and have a bunch of kids.
You're hilarious. I'm going to have 3 hungry boys, and I'm going to feed them, and I'm going to feed them this on the Superb Owl Sunday.
Superb owl. That's what's going on. It's so funny. It's so clever.
It's the big bird.
So he just moved the space over one. That's how good it is. That's how good that joke is.
Yeah.
It's so good. I got pretzels behind me. You want to talk about a great Super Bowl food? There's so many foods you can make for the Super Bowl, and I poured through so many recipes.
You've just like opened you've opened up the floodgates on just saying that willy-nilly. It is the big game.
Big game? Did I say it again?
You keep saying Super Bowl like there are no consequences to words.
I'm so fucking punk. You can't fucking stop me.
If there's two things that punks know, you can't stop me from saying the Super Bowl.
You can't stop me from saying the Super Bowl.
And 2, I'm going to feed my hungry boys.
Fuck you, Joe Biden. You can't stop me from saying the Super Bowl. Make football the Super Bowl again.
That's right. Feed them hungry boys.
On the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. All right.
Okay. So lots of holidays things.
Yeah.
A lot of people just order pizza.
Sure.
But a lot of people, they make wings or they make some dips.
Yeah.
A lot of people make food shaped like footballs.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna do none of that.
Oh.
We're gonna do Touchdown Brat Sliders.
Heck yeah.
We're from Milwaukee, and Milwaukee loves our bratwurst. We love our bratwurst in Milwaukee, don't we, Lilith?
We sure do. We
Milwaukee
do.
loves the bratwurst. Beer and brats together at last. That's what we're going to put in this delicious treat. Aren't you sick of the same old beer and brats? Well, now you don't have to be, because we're going to eat Touchdown Brat Sliders. 13 reviews. It's a contest winner, and it's test kitchen approved with a total prep time of 20 minutes, a cook time of a half an hour. Make 16 sliders. Count them, 16.
Wow. That's going to feed all the hungry boys.
Yeah, and this is from just last summer, too. They were getting it ready ahead of time.
Yeah. I got something else for you. This you might not. I don't know if some are touchdown is a football term.
It is. That's when you score the most points in the football game.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
This is great for eating during the big game because there's going to be touchdowns going on and touchdowns going in your tum-tum.
Ladies, listen up. These are things you need to know. We can go over a few terms here. Because the boys, they all know all their football terms, and they're going to say things like touchdown and safety. Yeah. And they're going to talk about things like linebackers and defensive ends, and they're going to talk about flags on the play, and you're not going to know what the heck they're talking about, but you got to know about a touchdown. A touchdown's a good thing. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know what it is. You need to know it's a good thing, and a touchdown is a good thing, and these brat sliders are good. Let's hear what the quote is. It's game time when these mini sausage sliders make an appearance. Oh, it sure is. 2 things my husband loves, beer and brats. Oh, is that the truth? That's my husband is the same.
That's every husband on the planet. Yeah, he does.
He sure does, doesn't he? You know what? I'll let you in on a secret. So do I.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
Together.
Also, another secret. When we're playing in the big game, I might let my hungry boys have a little nip of beer with their brat. Just a little.
Oh, yeah, just a little taste.
Not a full can.
Just a little bit. Just a little sip off the old style.
Yeah,
just a little bit of the
just
pop.
A little.
You won't tell.
Sip.
No one has to know. You can just have a taste.
Right. They'll be too busy investigating me for saying Super Bowl to be worried about me giving my kids drinks before they're 21.
Fuck that. We're doing the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
2 things my husband loves, beer and brats. Get stepped up a notch with crunchy flavored chips. Kristen Shabazz from Lakeville, Minnesota. They got the Vikings over there, and that's all right. They're all right, I guess.
That's all right, I guess.
They eat brats and beer in Minnesota, but it ain't the same, really, is it?
It's not the same. No.
It's not the same. Those Minnesotans, they don't know about, they know about a hot dish real good.
Oh, yeah. If you want to have tater tots and cheese and meat baked, go to Minnesota. But if you want Touchdown Brat Sliders, you got to come to Wisconsin.
They know about Husker Du.
Yeah, they do know about Husker Du.
They know all about it. Thank you, Minnesota, for Husker Du.
Thank you for Husker Du and the replacements.
And Prince. Thanks for Prince.
Yeah.
There's got to be more to it than that, right?
What'd we say? Husker
they
Du,
give us Paul
Prince.
Molitor, right?
They
Paul
did give us
Molitor's from
Paul Molitor.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
They gave us Paul Molitor. He was a famous Milwaukee brewer.
Yeah.
Here's the ingredients. 5 thick sliced bacon strips chopped.
Nice.
1 pound uncooked bratwurst links. Casings removed. Oh, fancy. 1 large onion finely chopped. Hell yeah. 2 garlic cloves minced.
More garlic. More garlic.
More garlic, please.
More garlic.
1 package, 8 ounces of cream cheese cubed. I think what they mean is the box cream cheese that you get, the Philadelphia cream cheese boxes.
That's an 8-ounce box. Yeah.
Well, because you can get the tubs and a package. I've seen them in different ways, but really, it's just that's what you just.
Yeah, the little box is 8 ounces.
The little box is going to do you good,
Yeah.
And I'd say probably soften that up. Maybe not if you're going to cube it.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm not going to put words into this recipe's mouth.
Yeah, this recipe knows what it's about.
Beer or non-alcoholic beer?
That's a swing. Dark beer or non-alcoholic beer? That's 2 different flavor. That's 2 different flavor profiles. That's 2 different flavor profiles, though.
Because you're just getting the flavor of the beer. You're not drinking a beer. You're going to drink a beer besides this, But
maybe.
Okay, I'm not going to make fun of it because you know what? There are some people that they don't, they struggled with alcoholism. And so they can't drink a beer
Sure.
I was going to say normal people. I should have said that. But anyway, they can't drink a beer some people can't. And they deserve to enjoy it too. So if you got a husband who had a little problem with the little of that, then that's okay. Then you can make it with non-alcoholic beer.
Get yourself in a O'Doul's. Whip that up. Yeah, you're good to go.
I feel like Guinness has one. They have all got them. They've all got them. I've seen them.
Yeah.
1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. Yellow mustard's just fine. Yellow mustard's just fine. Any mustard will do. Stone ground brown mustard. You don't think yellow mustard's good?
No, I don't like yellow mustard.
Probably Dijon's going to be better.
Yeah. Especially with a brat. It's a more complex
I think stone
flavor.
ground is the best. My favorite with the brats. Good stone ground mustard. The kind that stings your nose a little bit like wasabi.
Yeah.
Don't put no wasabi in this.
Got a little horseradish in it.
Little horseradish, yeah. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper.
If you say so. I mean, I'm not going to argue.
You do a little more. You
probably could. Not measuring my pepper.
16 dinner rolls, split and toasted. Okay, dig it. 2 cups cheddar and sour cream potato chips, crushed. Fancy.
Whoa. Okay.
Crushed cheddar and sour cream potato chips. Ruffles, I'm guessing. That's the real ones. I guess you could go off-brand, but the Ruffles are the only ones.
Yeah. Unless, if you're in Detroit, you're getting some Better Maids,
I don't know anything about Detroit. Do they have better...
Better Made
and sour
brand.
cream potato. Are they better than Ruffles cheddar and sour cream?
I'm a big fan of Better Made chips.
Well, have you had answer? You're dodging the question. Does Better Made potato chips, cheddar and sour cream flavor?
Sure.
Is it better than Ruffles cheddar?
I'm going to say that I've never side by side compared them. I would say if I had my choice between Better Made cheddar and sour cream and Ruffles, I would choose the Better Made. But I've never compared them.
That was a dodge. You did not say that with conviction.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I've never compared them side by side.
Oh, you answered that question like Ted Cruz would answer a question.
I would have sounded way more confident.
You're not like Ted Cruz.
I would have sounded way more confident in my stupidity if I was Ted Cruz. Either way, cheddar and sour cream, Ruffles, always a classic. But, if you got some cheddar sour cream Pringles, go for it. Before we move from the ingredients, just want to let people know, if you're at the store, you can now buy Italian sausage and bratwurst that's not linked up. So you can just buy a pound of the bratwurst meat. Yeah, save yourself from.
I ain't seen it. I ain't been looking though. I didn't see that you can buy bratwurst meat.
Save yourself the trouble of cutting it up.
You can just get. Yeah, you can just get a pound of bratwurst.
Yeah.
And use that instead. You could do that. I mean, if you could do it, I would say that. I've seen breakfast sausage like that. I've seen all sorts of other sausages, but I haven't seen bratwurst in that way.
Oh yeah.
Where do you get them?
They're with wherever your Johnsonville stuff are. They don't have them. It's more popular to get it like Italian sausage because you cook more.
Italian
but you
sausage,
can find it with. You can get it with brats.
Directions. In a large cast iron or other heavy skillet, cook bacon over medium heat until crisp. Remove to paper towels with a slotted spoon. Drain, reserving drippings. Cook bratwurst and onion in drippings over medium heat until meat is no longer pink, breaking into crumbles. Add garlic, cook 1 minute longer, drain well. Do you disagree with any of that?
I disagree that that's one direction. But
no, that's for sure.
But no, I don't agree with that. I would always say,
what this ain't? This sure ain't no Harry Styles.
This is not. I would say the only thing I have when you're cooking like minced or chopped garlic, cook it until you can smell the garlic. Because you definitely don't want to burn that garlic because then it gets really bitter.
Yeah, it doesn't take 30 seconds sometimes.
Sometimes
but definitely last. Definitely last. Throw it in right at the end. My other, quarrel with this is I don't think you should cook the onions with the meat in just the bacon fat. With the drippings, I think you should cook the onions a little earlier first. In a little butter and oil, just a little bit, just to soften them up. Because I mean, you could do it because here's the thing with brats and stuff. If your onions are a little raw and crispy, that's gonna be all right. That's gonna be all right for this. So maybe I don't quarrel with that too much, and maybe I'm just going too hard on it. But I think that might be good. But cook it up. Throw the garlic in last. Gotta agree with that.
Yeah.
Your wellness journey begins here. Buy one, get one. Suja shot now. I don't know what that is. Have you ever heard of a Suja?
Yeah, we should charge them for advertising because...
and there's a yoga mat.
Wow.
You can drink that on your yoga mat.
It's basically just ground up yoga mats.
It's just a bunch of yoga mats. You
just juiced some yoga mats, and here we are.
Just have Yoga Mom flavored drink.
Oh, yeah.
Stir in the cream cheese, beer, mustard, and pepper. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat, simmer, uncovered until thickened 15 to 20 minutes. Stirring occasionally. Stir in bacon. Spoon 1/4 cup onto each roll. Sprinkle with chips. Replace tops. Okay. Way too many instructions in both of these. These are two.
Yeah,
there's so many steps.
This is like 8 steps.
Okay, let's count the instructions.
Yeah.
Stir in the cream cheese, beer, mustard, and pepper. Okay, that's one. And I would even say bring to a boil. You could. I'll lump those two together. I'll be generous. That's one direction there. Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Reduce heat.
Yeah.
Simmer, uncovered until thickened 15, 20 minutes. That's 2.
Yeah.
That is a second
That's 2.
step.
That's the second step. Stir and bacon is a third step.
Occasionally with that. No, stirring is with the second step.
No, stir and bacon.
Stir in bacon.
That's the third step.
That's the third step.
Yeah.
Spoon 1/4 cup onto each roll. 4. Sprinkle with chips.
5.
I'll include replace tops with sprinkling the chips.
That's
you
just
can sprinkle
common
the
sense.
chips and
That's
replace
common
tops.
sense that you're putting
That's
the top back
that
on
don't
your
need
sandwich.
To be in there.
That's common sense. Yeah.
That's like adding the boiled water for your pasta in the recipe.
Yeah,
you don't need to do it. This goes without saying.
It goes without saying that you're going to put the tops back on your sandwich.
Goes without saying.
Yeah.
But other than that, it sounds pretty solid.
It does. It's solid.
You're going to throw you're going to cook up some bratwurst with some onions and garlic, and then you're going to pour some cream cheese and beer and pepper and mustard in there, and then you're going to stir it all up. It's going to be like a little... Sounds pretty good.
I mean, it sounds all right. I mean, it seems like...
It sounds all right.
It's a lot of... Brats are already ready to eat. I don't understand why...
Brats are just so good by themselves.
You just grill them and you put them on a bun. A little mustard.
You know what I like to do?
Yeah.
Is grill, but what you do is you take like an old coffee can or something, or one that you keep just for this purpose. Or if you used and you pour the beer in there.
Yeah.
And you put it on the grill. And then you get that good and hot, and then you cook the beer and the brats. Then you take them out and you sear them on the grill. And
because what people do,
flavor.
What they do is they put the mistake is they put the raw brats on the heat, and then the outside gets burned, and it's still pink on the inside. So you want to put it in beer so it's cooked through, and you could eat it like that. It wouldn't be good, but then you throw it on the grill, you brown it on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, and you can put just a beer, a brat on the grill.
Yeah,
and you can do it.
Just know that you gotta make sure.
You gotta
You got to make sure it's
you
cooked all
don't
the
put
way
it in
through.
the middle on the highest heat. You got to put it towards the edges, kind of, but you can still do it. But yeah, the best way to do it is you cook it in the beer first.
Yeah, beer and
then
onions chopped
after
up.
it's in the beer about 15 minutes, then you take it out and you throw it on the.
And then with a slotted spoon, you run a slotted spoon through your beer and you pull the onions you had in there out and you put them on top of
Or the sauerkraut. Keep the sauerkraut in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds tasty.
No
See,
offense.
that's all you got to do. You ain't got to do all this junk.
Nah,
you ain't got to do all that. But here we are. Tommy Poo had this to say about, 2 stars, didn't like it.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think cooking the brat meat in the bacon fat was necessary. Hey, who fucking asked you, Tommy Poo? It made the dish too salty, and no one liked these. Who didn't like them? Who didn't like them? Yeah, you fucked this. I don't know. I already don't like this guy. Also, I thought 8 ounces of cream cheese and a whole cup of beer could have been reduced by half because it was way too saucy, even simmering them for 20 minutes. Although brats are a family favorite, we will not be making these again. So 2 things. Probably right about the cream cheese. That seems like a whole fuck of a lot of
that seems like a whole lot of, it's a whole lot.
You could definitely have the cream cheese on this.
Basically what this is if you had a pack of brats, that's 5 brats, you're trying to stretch out 5 brats to feed 16 sandwiches. So you're putting in cream cheese and stuff like that.
And yeah, but like, I could see it. So when I lived in Seattle, there's hot dog vendors around Seattle, and there's a thing called a Seattle dog. I don't think people outside of Seattle know about this, but the Seattle dog is a nice fancy fucking hot dog with cream cheese and caramelized onions on it. And no one thinks that that's the thing to do, but it is the thing to do. Cream cheese on a dog is the way to go, and the Seattle dog is fantastic. And I strongly recommend it. If you're ever on 6th and Pike, right outside the Comet there's usually a guy. You can get a dog. You can get a dog on the weekend or any night there's a show going on, which in Seattle's pretty much every night of the week.
Every night, yeah.
But yeah, check it out. Get a Seattle dog if you're ever in Seattle.
Yeah.
And so bratwurst with cream cheese is gonna be delicious. But yeah, 8. Yeah. I could see how 8's a lot. And here's the thing about that with the beer. A cup of beer, that's not too much. That's not too much.
That's not too much at all.
A cup of beer, that's 8 ounces. That ain't even a whole beer. Because I pour a whole beer in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to even fuck around with 8 ounces. Who the fuck's
8 ounces?
8 ounces? You pour a whole beer in there. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I don't like this Tommy Poo character. This Tommy Poo character is a bit of a goober.
He thinks he knows.
He doesn't know nothing.
No.
You don't know nothing about brats. It's like, brats are although brats are a family favorite, you don't know brats. You ain't never met a bratwurst in your life, Tommy Poo.
No.
Get the heck out of here. Go back to Chicago. Julie 500, on the other hand, says these were so good. I have tried other Taste of Home recipes and have been very happy with all of them. Well, that doesn't say much. It's just like, hey, can I get on your website?
That was like a severe sociological situation here. If you've loved all the Taste of Home recipes, I'm sorry.
I love it. I've been happy with all of them, and I gotta say, so this is a Taste of Home recipe, and Taste of Home is one of our repeat offenders here.
Yeah.
Taste of Home is actually my go-to website for shitty recipes. And I don't think this one is like shitty, but I'll say it's good. And that's the thing is like, if you're loving all of the taste, like
there's something wrong here. There's something
on this
wrong
website. Here. I have seen quite a few stinkers.
Maybe she only tries the ones that look good.
I don't think this is a person. I think this is written by Taste of Home.
Well, speaking of people, I have a review if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, yeah? You got a review? Did you get that? Where'd you find it?
I told ChatGPT to write a 5-star review. Hold on. A 5-star review for Touchdown Brat Sliders in the style of John Madden.
Oh, I love this.
5-star review for Touchdown Brat Sliders.
This. I'm so ready.
All right, let me try to get that energy.
Your channel, John.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
Boom. Now let me tell you, these Touchdown Brat Sliders are a real game changer, folks. It's like a culinary touchdown right in your mouth. Boom! The brats are perfectly grilled, juicy, flavorful, and packed with that classic smokiness that you'll have you doing a touchdown dance in your kitchen. The sliders are a genius move. Small, but packed with a punch, just like a speedy running back weaving through a defense. And the topping, folks, let me tell you, they're like the offensive line protecting your taste buds. Sauerkraut, mustard, a hint of cheese. It's a winning combination. Boom! So whether you're tailgating or watching the big game at home, these Touchdown Brat Sliders are a surefire crowd pleaser. It's like a championship-winning play in every bite. A culinary Hail Mary that'll have you saying, boom, what a dish. So put on your apron, get in the kitchen, and get ready for a touchdown celebration with these sliders. They're a flavored touchdown, and that's a fact. Boom!
I counted 5 booms.
There are a lot of booms in there.
A lot of booms.
Lot of booms.
I was like, are you sure you didn't accidentally type Bam Majera?
No, I did not. John Ned loves Brat Sliders.
Oh my God. I love that. John Madden fucked up though, because there ain't no fucking sauerkraut in this recipe.
Well, I mean, often we read these recipes and they're like, well, I do it myself. And if there's one thing you would add to this, like if you
John Madden's going to throw a sauerkraut in this recipe,
sauerkraut.
You better believe
Boom.
it. And you know what? You can too. So just throw the sauerkraut right in there. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
Mayor Pro Tem.
He's the mayor of the internet.
Mayor chimed in. The mayor of football. We got him, folks.
We got the mayor. He's mad.
Why do people try these recipes? Why do they always change them? When you use another item instead of what the recipe calls for, it is not the same recipe. Get a grip.
The mayor is legit mad at John Madden for throwing sauerkraut in there.
Mayor John Madden are having
the mayor pro tem and John Madden are on opposite sides of this incredible.
There's not enough room in this time for the mayor and John Madden.
And John Madden. No, get on your bus, John Madden, and take your sauerkraut and get the hell out of my mayor pro tem.
Get out of my beach community.
I am the mayor pro tem, and I want you out of here.
Mr. Pro Tem, where's the real mayor? What happened? But Mayor Pro Tem's got a point here. Like people that change the recipes all around. I mean, part of cooking is improving the recipe.
Yeah.
That's cooking. That's how you do it. But like there's sometimes when people write into these things and they're like, well, I replaced the bratwurst with hamburgers and then I replaced the cream cheese with lettuce. And then like you get an entirely different dish. And my family didn't like it at all.
And everyone who came to my big game party hated it.
Yeah.
My big game party was ruined by this.
But I like to add a get a grip because that's what cool people say. When's the last time you heard someone say that and mean it?
Wow. I mean,
because this is 2020. So
it sounds like something a teacher would have said to me in high school.
Get a grip.
Get a grip.
Go woke, go broke.
Get a grip, Zarling.
That is a crusty ass biology teacher.
Yeah, if you've ever heard one.
Mayor Pro Tem. Thanks,
Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I mean, the only thing would be more ironic if you had another review of someone who made a lot of changes to the recipe and hated it. I mean, that would be the only thing.
Like this one?
Whoa! All right.
This is Purple Monkey 5 stars. As a rule, I always bake or grill sausage. I never cook it on the stove. I use Polish sausage because it's what I had. I pulled the casing off after cooking. Also, instead of cooking my own bacon, I bought the prepackaged Hormel real bacon that is already crumbled. My steps were bake sausage, remove casing, and cut into slices. Cook onion in a little canola oil. Once it starts to get translucent, add the garlic. Add back in the sausage, cream cheese, dark beer, mustard, and pepper. I then followed the rest of the steps in the recipe. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. The dark beer that you use will change the flavor of the recipe. Used Guinness and it tasted good, but just a tad bitter. I may try a different beer next time. We served these on King's Hawaiian rolls, and the sweetness of the rolls paired perfectly with this. We didn't use the chips, just topped it with some shredded cheddar. So this is what the fucking mayor's talking about.
The mayor's
this fucking dipshit.
This guy. So here's the thing.
This fucking guy.
Here's the thing. If you cut open a brat and then cook it, it's going to crumble up. And then when you put the cheese in, it's going to do. That's what you do. If you do this with Polish sausage or kielbasa, it's just going to be, you're just going to have slices of sausage with like cheese glopped.
Well, and what's the point of taking the casing off if you've cooked it already? Like it's like the cake when you cook kielbasa, that's like it doesn't like come right off if you with kielbasa like a Polish sausage or whatever. Like if you cook that, there's like at least with bratwurst, like it's a different beast altogether. Because this is slices, and there's no point. Like what he do? It's like he grated it with a fucking grater. Like what?
No, he just has slices.
The casing on a cooked Polish sausage,
and then he just sliced the sausage up. So he basically had slices of sausage. This is stupid. Purple Monkey.
This is nothing like it. What the heck is real bacon in quotes? Real bacon.
Anytime the word real is in quotes.
And he baked the sausage. He didn't do anything right. He baked sausage.
So dumb.
Who's gonna bake a sausage?
You either make it on the grill or you make it on the stove. Because you put it in a cast iron. Purple Monkey, get out of here. Boom. Boom, Purple Monkey, you're done.
Get a grip, Purple Monkey 5. Get a grip.
Boom. Get a grip.
No, do you think Purple Monkey 5's 5 stars are for the recipe or for his own recipe? That's completely different.
Yeah, Purple Monkey is the kind of guy who gives himself 5 stars for everything.
He gave himself 5 stars.
5
but you know
stars
what?
for
the community sure didn't. They thumb 5 thumbs down. He got ratioed. Purple Monkey got ratioed right back to Clown College.
Boom. Boom. 5 down votes.
Clown College, you clown.
Get out of here. Mayor Pro Tem was
Purple
right.
Monkey 5. There we are. There's our brat sliders.
Those chips aren't crumbled.
Those chips aren't crumbled.
Those are full chips.
You know what else?
Why is there celery on the plate?
Why are you putting celery on that plate?
Why are you putting celery on that plate?
3 things. These aren't crumbled chips, which is okay. That's fine.
Fine. I'm not going to argue with you.
We're not going to give you too much guff. But why with the celery? And then like arranged like that? That's so clearly arranged. So they took the time to arrange the trifecta of 3 things of celery. But they didn't take the time to wipe the plate.
They didn't wipe the plate down. They had like a photographer come in to like set up a scene. It was just like, nah, just leave the plate with like crumbs and stuff on it.
And and I'm going to be perfectly honest here, and I'm not to be too judgmental because I get it. I like Modelo too.
Hey, I've got nothing against Modelo.
Drink a beer with a brat, it ain't Modelo.
No.
Modelo ain't the brat beer.
Well, 2 things. You said dark bill. Yeah. Dark beer. Modelo's not dark beer. And 2.
Well, you cook it with dark. You can drink it with a light beer. But you need if you even want to get fancy like this, you got to get something like, you got to get like a Pilsner or something, or like a lager.
Look,
like
you're serving this to your hungry boys in a Schwabenon, Wisconsin.
You need a PBR.
You need a PBR. You need a Miller Genuine Draft.
High Life. Miller Genuine Draft. That's what you need. Something. An old style. Pop an old style.
Hams. Give me a Hams.
A Hams. Have a Hams. Come on. I'll even accept a Budweiser. Budweiser is a good bratwurst beer.
I don't fuck with that St. Louis shit.
You don't talk about no Budweiser.
I don't fuck with that St. Louis shit. Get that shit out of here. Get out of here. If you're gonna be fancy schmancy, get yourself a spotted cow.
You know, I like Amstel Light.
Yeah, Amstel Light.
I like an Amstel Light. You remember those commercials?
That is the first time I've ever heard that sentence spoken.
I like an Amstel Light. I like Amstel Light.
That's fair.
Amstel Light. Right. Thank you for joining us with Culinary Delights and enjoying our football.
Get ready for the big game.
Because I was going to say the Super Bowl. Oh,
it's the big game.
I said it so many times.
We're in enough trouble.
Next time you see
AI
Culinary
John
Delights,
Madden.
be doing. AI John Madden's he's gonna sue us. His estate's gonna sue us for sure. We're in real trouble here.
We're in a
Next
lot of trouble.
broadcast will be from prison.